Hockey night in Marina, Team Delgado versus Team Moonan. Beautiful night here, the first winter day of, is it November?
November.
It's November. Looking forward to a great matchup tonight. Team Delgado is on a win streak right now. They've won, how many games have they won?
Well, they're really on a point streak where they've gone their last 3 games earning points. Giving them a 1-1-2 record so far this season, which puts them in the unique position tonight of actually going against a team that has less points in the standings than they do.
That's right. Less points and almost as many penalty minutes. Actually, we have the 2 penalty minute leaders for the league playing against each other. So it's going to be interesting to see who can bring home the trophy, if you will. Let's talk about offense for Team Delgado. Offense, Chris Whiteman is on fire. He leads the team with 6 goals, and he's moving back up to forward tonight. Top of the line is Anjanette Delgado and Mark Houle. He also has 5 goals and 4 assists. Defense for Team Moonan. Chris.
The big story with Moonan is they are a shooting defense. Their blue line loves to throw pucks to the net. They've got some really, really heavy shots. Alex Gibson definitely comes to mind.
Absolutely, a heavy shot.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to be in the way of that.
Look out for him. He is number 25 out there in the Leafs jersey.
There's a shot wide by Mark Houle for Team Delgado. Picked up by Benson. And there's Big Tom Cook taking a shot. Was blocked.
They like putting pucks on the net, and that's definitely something they're going to want to do tonight against Ringelman. Although it's worth noting that she's playing pretty much the best hockey she's ever played right now.
There's Grogan with a shot also wide. Got 3 for Team Moonan right in front. Out comes Team Delgado controlling it. It's Jordy Boom. Turned over. Grogan back to Tom Cook. He sends it over to Gibson. Gibson sends it down the boards. Grogan just misses, a little out of his reach. And Mark Ignazuski sends it back. There's a big slap shot from Alex Gibson. That's the one we were talking about earlier.
That's definitely got to be part of their game plan tonight. I mean, they're looking really strong coming out of the gates here. I think, at least to some extent, they must feel like they've got something to prove. They've had a really shaky start, 1-2-1 for only 3 points. So I think they're definitely, so far, doing exactly what they want to be doing.
So what does Team Moonan need to do tonight to win this game?
I'd say, honestly, just keep playing as a team. That's really what they've been doing. That's where all their success has been coming from. They don't have any real superstars that stand out in their lineup. They don't have any huge high scorers, although Chris Grogan and Neil Benson, both with 5 points and 3 goals for their team.
But not barn burners.
No, exactly. And so I think that's going to be what they're going to have to do is just stick together, stick to the plan, and definitely they will be relying on their defense to kind of put pucks in net, get traffic in front of Ringelman, and just keep shooting all night.
And here's Team Moonan clearing it out. Who is the kid right here with no number in the middle for Team Moonan? Got a no number. Is that Dan Griffey?
That's actually, I think it is.
Is that Dan Griffey or is that Paul Johnson?
Trying to see who I've seen. I think I can't say for sure, but I want to say that's Griffey.
Paul Griffey? There's no. That's Michael Chasko on the camera. Thanks a lot, Michael. And on my left is Chris Blair. I'm Steve Manville. Welcome once again. Hockey night Marina 0-0. Team Moonan, Team Delgado. Well underway. Team Moonan's got it. They just try to get it centered, but no dice. And it's cleared out by Ignazuski. Mitch Robinson, goalie for Team Moonan. He's a stud in goal. Actually, he's a stud out on the floor, too.
Outstanding guy, one of the best guys that you can find out here, and playing some pretty damn good hockey lately.
Absolutely. Good guy to play with, too.
Yep, 3.5 goals against average.
Oh! And is it in? It's in.
Looks like it's in.
And I don't know how many people touched that, but it was a setup from Hobbs, and it looked like somebody got a stick on it. It kind of bounced around. I don't think that's really Mitch Robinson's fault.
No, definitely not. Well, I mean, I guess it's not an if at this point, but that must have been really, really close. I couldn't tell if Whiteman got the last piece of that or not, but either way, good hard-working goal there for Team Delgado.
Well, I'm going to call it Whiteman's for now. Whiteman from, not Whiteman? It's whose? Amber's goal? Well, she looks a lot like Whiteman. I mean, they're both tall and thin. Amber from Whiteman. Speaking of Amber Brandom, tell us about her, Chris.
Well, there's no question about it. Team Delgado was glad to have her back. She was on a 2-week vacation, and now that she's back in the lineup, she scored her first game back, and there's no question about it. She's a threat for them every night, and just another weapon for Team Delgado. She was definitely missed, and so they're glad to have her back.
There's a nice centering pass. Team Moonan. I'm not sure who number 4 is. We'll have to get back. Our statistician is... Oh, and there's a goal. And that looked like that went 5-hole on Lauren Ringelman. It's too bad. And who gets that? It looks like that might be Moonan or Benson.
I think it was Moonan's. Just kind of threw it in from the top of the circle there. Had a little bit in front of her, and I guess she just wasn't quite ready for it. Couldn't drop down in the butterfly fast enough.
That's too bad. She'll want that one back.
Yep.
All tied up. 1-1. 17:25 left in the first. Team Moonan, Team Delgado. Mark Houle takes the puck. Sends it over. Tom Cook takes it in for Team Moonan. He's got it down to Grogan. Grogan's got a one-hander, and he loses it. Boone's going to skate it out for Team Delgado. And he's kind of dragging butt there. I'm not sure what Jordy's thinking there.
He's still adjusting to his new role on the blue line for Team Delgado.
I saw him play the blue line a couple weeks ago, and he looked pretty good.
Yep, it's just a new position, and he'll have good games and bad games. He is currently a -6 for his team, but I definitely think that he's going to start getting.
Well, I think most of those minus came in that one game.
Yeah.
Larry Moonan is credited with that goal.
Hey, who's number 4 on the other team?
Big pile up there with Tom Cook and Mark Houle. Gibbons pounds one in from the right point.
Well, that's interesting, Chris, that Larry Moonan scores, because he sure got Team Delgado's number, doesn't he?
Well, that's what they say. Apparently, there is one time in Water City history where he's actually scored 3 goals against Team Delgado on one shift.
One shift?
One shift.
Ouch.
Practically impossible.
Ooh, and Houle tries to make a move. Griffey, who's the guy with the blank? Is that Paul Johnson? It's got to be Paul Johnson.
I think so.
The blank is Paul Johnson, and is that a goal? It's not a goal. We were looking down. Sorry, our statistician is not very helpful tonight. We're going to have to talk to our producers about getting him replaced. No. Ringelman with a great save. So the blank is Paul Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got our shit together now. There's Delgado over to Brandom. There's a shot. And it's a glove save by Mitch. Good glove save. Hey, there's Robert Hobbs. He's out on the ice at the same time as Moonan. Here's the 2 penalty minute leaders for respective teams and the league.
Both.
Maybe they'll drop him. What do you think?
No, definitely not.
No?
No, I mean, Team Delgado especially, yeah, he's given up 8 penalty minutes so far this season, but Team Delgado has only allowed 1 power play goal, and they've actually got a handful of shorthanded goals. So it's definitely one of their strengths is special teams, Team Delgado. So I wouldn't be too concerned.
There's a nice centering pass from Chris Whiteman to Brandon. She didn't quite connect. Back to Brandon behind the net. He's going to meet Moonan back there. Pops it out in front. Brandon back with a puck. Tries to go to Delgado on the point, but it's intercepted by Mark Miyamoto. And there's Delgado and Whiteman. Brandon also in the hunt. Oh, and he just waited too long. Now he's got Dan Griffey all over him. Makes a move on Griffey. Puts a move on Moonan, but Miyamoto's there to stop it.
Good play there by Miyamoto. I think Moonan knows that they need to play Delgado harder than that defensively, and once they finally did, they killed the rush.
There's a little physical play from the team captain, Moonan, on Chris Whiteman. And there's some more physical play. That could almost be interference. I'm not sure what the referee's... Oh, there he is. He's over there sitting on the boards. Is that a donut he's got?
Well, it's just the one referee tonight, so it's got to be a little bit harder for him.
Delgado, it's a little short. Moonan gets it caught in his skates, and Whiteman will bring it back up the boards. He's going to try to get around Griffey, but Griffey not letting anything by him. Uses that big body of his. There comes Moonan. He gets lucky on that one, gets past Hobbs, and no, they didn't drop the gloves. There's Delgado. He puts a move on Miyamoto. He's right in the middle. He's got nobody in front of the net. And Whiteman misreads that. Here comes Hobbs. And he doesn't get it by Griffey. And there's a great pass by Griffey. I don't know if he knew that Benson was coming out. That was nice. That looked good.
About half a second away from being too many men. It was a quick line change, but it worked.
Oh my gosh. Alex Gibson will be beside himself that he did not score that goal. He had Lauren Ringelman down and dead to rights.
I think Hobbs got a piece of that, though.
Do you think so?
I think he deflected it just outside.
Wow. Good play by Hobbs.
Looks like he's adjusting well to his new role on defense.
And there's Grogan trying for a backhand, but Ringelman steadfast to the challenge. Let's talk about the defense for Team Moonan. Shortening on defense for Moonan, veteran Rick Knack. Joy taking long-distance wrist shots. Knack is most dangerous off the face-offs. But we got to talk to our writers about this stuff. Something interesting that I heard on the side was that Knack had actually injured his wrist, and he had missed a couple of games, and they weren't sure if he was going to be back, but he's back, and I will tell you that Rick Knack has a little move. He likes to skate down the middle and use a defender to screen his shot. And he's very successful at it.
Hasn't been a major presence so far tonight, but he's definitely out there. And
well, yeah, he hasn't had anything. He hasn't been successful this season. He's got no points, but that may be due to missing a couple of games with his wrist injury. Here's a nice block by Jordy Boom, and I think he tripped on the puck. Gibson back with it. Hull's going to give chase. Gibson still with it, taken by Benson. And there's a shot, and that's a stick save by Ringelman. Jordy Boom sends it out and bounces over the stick of Gibson.
Team Delgado gets out of one there. That was a huge defensive breakdown. 3 players all down in the corner, left Ringelman totally out to dry. They had a shooter in the slot. That was asking for a goal.
Here's Grogan. He's got Paul Johnson up on the left. There's a shot. I'm not sure what that hit.
There's a lot of people down in the way, but I think Ringelman got a piece of it.
Oh, and Gibson missed another shot. Wow. He's got to adjust his sights there.
I tell you what, though, how often is it that we can legitimately say that Ringelman is Delgado's best defender?
And that was a pretty easy setup for Mark Hull. 2-1, Team Delgado over Team Moonan. 9:30 left in the first. There's the drop. Controlled by Amber Brandom. She's going to bring it up. She's got on Jeanette Delgado with her. There's a glove save for Mitch.
Team Delgado changing up their forward lines a little bit. We're not seeing Anjanette out there with Mark Poole, but she's got somebody just as offensively prolific, or at least who's someone who's as capable of being as prolific in Amber Brandom.
There's Delgado. Oh, nice shot. That's a nice shot by Amber Brandom. She put it right in the wheelhouse, though. Put it right into Mitch's pads. Good solid shot. She got all of it, though.
Well set up by Captain Delgado. I mean, like I'm saying, Moonan's really got to play him a little bit harder. They can't give him the time and the space to make passes like that.
No, somebody's got to get on him right now. And there's Gibson up to the task. And Gibson will play him a little physical. Delgado none the worse for the wear. Comes out of that one. Gibson's got it. Sends it down the boards. Oh, and that's a nice centering pass by Tom Cook, but nobody home.
That was a good play. That was a good job recovering that puck, but like you said, nobody was there.
Here's Delgado, chased by Gibson. He curls back. He's got on Jeanette. And she shoots it way wide.
Oh, that's a shame. They had Brandom.
Brandom was sitting wide open.
It would have been a tap in. I just don't think Anjanette saw her.
There's a pass the opposite point with Hobbs. He sends it in. Oh, and he misses. And here's Miyamoto. He takes a shot. Ringelman's going to hold on to it.
Another case of the player not seeing the pass. He had Tom Cook wide open on his right.
He did. I don't think he could get it. I think he was trying to get around Delgado.
Yeah. It's possible. Delgado did have really good body position on him. But good support by Cook to come up in the play and give his forward options.
Defensively for Team Moonan. Or Team Delgado, I apologize. I've already introduced the Team Moonan defense. Got Jordy Boone and Mark Ignazuski playing together. And Robert Hobbs alongside Captain Joey Delgado. The last time Robert Hobbs and Delgado played together on defense, Hobbs lost his cookies. That wasn't on the floor, was it? I think There's Benson with a shot. Saved by Ringelman. Here comes Boom taking it out for Team Delgado. Ooh. Not sure what happened there.
Don't know if that was tripping. The stick did get in Boom's legs.
I don't think that was tripping.
No, you're probably right.
And even if it was close, you know the ref's not going to call that one.
But tonight, he's definitely letting them play out there, letting things go.
Controlled by Moonan. He's got Scott Bump coming up. He gets it away just in time. There's a nice pass. Nice pass by Dan Griffey. There's Whiteman breaking out. Oh, and Mitch Robinson got a piece of that. That's too bad.
That is a great goal for a lot of reasons, and I think that starts with Scott Bump's play right here in front at the left point for Team Moonan when he pressured the Moonan defender.
It's a tough angle too. It's a tough angle.
That was a good play. Definitely all hands on Team Delgado working for that one.
Rick Kanak. Team Moonan, he sends it in the middle. Delgado's got it. Delgado controlling up the middle. Sends it to Whiteman. Oh, and Whiteman. Oh, I don't know how he got away with that. He held Moonan's stick. Should have been a little interference there, holding, hooking or something.
Like we said, ref doesn't seem too interested in calling too many penalties here. Great opportunity for Moonan on that breakaway, but pass just let him a little bit too much.
4 minutes left. Team Delgado 3, Team Moonan 1. It's about time somebody dropped the gloves to get their team motivated, wouldn't you think? I'd be looking for Captain Larry Moonan to make a statement here.
Pretty much after that flurry early on, they haven't had a whole lot to be happy about offensively.
And that's a nice play by Paul Johnson to have the presence of mind to grab that puck. Oh, and then he makes a poor choice, turns it over.
There's a turnover you never want to make.
Uh-oh. And there's Houle. He has a good opportunity. He doesn't get it. Mitch makes the stop. Houle in the corner. Delgado in the middle. There's a pass. It's a little too far out from the front. Ooh, almost a high sticking. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got it.
Way out of his crease was
Yeah,
Mitch.
he was seriously out there. Oh, and I'm not sure what happened there, but
Just kind of got tangled up.
yeah, it looks like they got tangled up. They're playing patty cake now, so they're okay. There's a nice back pass. And Jordy Boom wouldn't be happy with that one. Holy cow, there's a big collision. Tom Cook goes into the corner with Delgado. And I think he fell on him.
It looked like
Delgado, none the worse for wear. He's a tough guy, an iron guy.
Well, Moonan's doing what they can to play him hard and play
He
him
works
physically.
out, pumps iron.
Couple good chances there for Mark Houle. He's just been an offensive terror for Team Delgado.
Jordy Boom puts it back down in the zone. There's a clearing pass by Tom Cook. Back to Boom on the other side for Delgado. He skates it around the back of the net. Up the boards to Brandon. Brandon is cut off by Gibson. And now we got Paul Johnson with it. He sends it over into the corner. Chris Grogan's got it. He's dilly-dallying around. Back to Johnson. There's a shot. That's a pretty good shot, a turnaround shot right in the middle. Had a very good chance. Oh, and that was another nice opportunity for Team Moonan. That was a super pass by Alex Gibson. Right into Paul Johnson. Nice deflection. Just got it wide of the net. Team Moonan with a little pressure here. And there's another pass. And Ringelman got a piece of that. And now it looks as though Jordy Boom will clear it out. There's Whiteman. Wow. Somebody was a little bit of hooking there by Alex Gibson. Jordy Boom with it. Taking his time. Nice pass to Amber Brandon. There's Brandon. She's tried to catch Whiteman in stride. Just a little behind him. And he loses it in the middle. Back to Boom. Over to Brandon. She tries to go back to Ignazuski. And she finally does get over to him. And now they collide. And here's Gibson all alone. There's a slap shot. Oh, and I don't know if that was deflected. Looked like it was deflected by Grogan. And that's it for the end of the first period. Team Delgado 3, Team Moonan 1. We'll be right back. Halftime show here, Hockey Night in Marina. Welcome once again. I'm Steve Manville alongside Chris Blair. And on camera, Michael Chasko. Hey, it's 3-1, Team Delgado over Team Moonan. What do you think so far, Chris?
I am really, really impressed with Lauren Ringelman's play. She's continuing the streak that she's been building over the last couple games. This easily could be a different game. I mean, we could see a tie. We could have Moonan in the lead with the number of chances that they've missed and that Lauren has robbed them with, especially down low at the end of the period.
I agree, and I want to further add that those chances cannot be missed. Alex Gibson has got to make those shots when he's one-on-one with the goalie. He's got to be able to put those in for Team Moonan.
There's no question about it. It's like you were saying during our break. He's a better player than that. He's capable of putting those away.
Absolutely. I've played against him. He plays very physical. He's kind of an irritant, abrasive, and he's got a hell of a slap shot, and he should make those goals every time.
And you're only going to get so many of those chances. I'm absolutely baffled as to how Team Delgado is continuing to have upwards of 3 guys chasing the puck into the corner, leaving the low slot open. They are leaving Ringelman out to dry, and somehow they've got out of that period with a 2-goal lead.
What do you think about Hobbs on defense? How's he been playing?
I like him. I think he showed a little more poise in his game than we're used to seeing. He's made some really great passes, particularly that lead pass that led to Whiteman's goal. I thought that was outstanding. I think he's developing into it very, very quickly.
Here's Scott Bump. He turns it over. He won't be happy with that one either. There's Mark Miyamoto. There's a shot, but it's blocked. It's in the skates of Delgado. And here comes Team Delgado 3-on-2. He's got Hool on the left, Bump on the right. He sends it to Bump. There's a shot, and Bump does not connect with it.
He was just kind of trying to stick handle, and it just got a little bit away from him.
There's Moonan. Nifty play to get it around a couple of Delgado players. Nice pass. He's got over to Miyamoto. Oh! And I believe that went off of Robert Hobbs, and tell the way he's hitting the ground that he's not happy that went off of him. Not much he could do in that situation. I think he was probably a little close to the goalie, perhaps.
You know what, though? If he wasn't there, Griffey had his stick right there. And if
he did. Griffey was sitting right on the doorstep.
Yeah. If it didn't hit him, that would have been a great deflection. Either way, big goal for Miyamoto.
That's great for Miyamoto. And that puts us now 2-3. And there's another shot by Dan Griffey, and it's a great save by Mitch Robinson.
Ringelman?
Is that Ringelman? You know, the goalies should not dress alike. It could confuse an announcer or two, you know? They're both in blue. I bet they did that on purpose. Boy, they're going to shoot me at the pizza place for that one, huh? Better get my beer money out. Nice save, Laura Ringelman. Shame on me. Team Moonan on the attack again. They smell blood right now. Here comes Ignazuski. Oh, and that's almost a trip on Kanak. They both get up. There's a shot.
You know what, though? Delgado got his stick up in Kanak's chest, so I think it was kind of both players' fault there.
Mark Ignazuski for Team Delgado, and that's a routine save for Mitch Robinson. Leaves it in the back of the net. And the captain sends it right out to nobody. And there's another save by Lauren Ringelman. Great save by her. She's playing well. Oh, is that Mitch? See, they're dressing alike. They're switching on us. Oh my God, I need a drink.
Good tenacity by Brandon, though. Even though it was covered, she poked at it. Play wasn't whistled dead yet. She easily could have knocked that free and into the goal.
You know, they really do look alike, though, don't they? Kind of hope White. He is kind of cute. He's got nice legs. You know, they both have tattoos, too. Holy cow. Did you see Amber Brandon run Chris Grogan into the boards? My God.
Well, last season she did lead her team in penalty minutes, did she not?
Yes, she did. Brute. Gibson plays it to himself along the boards. And he gets it back. That's a nifty play. Oh, no. And here's Benson with it.
I don't know about that.
I think he would have been
Gibson.
Yeah, he would have been better to leave that one with Benson.
No, there's no question about it. He stripped the puck from his teammate there, and I think that's just kind of the culmination of the frustration of his missed opportunities.
But they're only down by 1.
But you know what? I think he is trying to make up for.
Oh, and there's a great shot by Tom Cook and a follow-up shot by Neil Benson. Scott Bump with it, and Tom Cook does not let him get it in there. Comes Delgado.
It looks like Team Delgado finally realizes that there's a real chance that they might lose their lead.
There's a shot. Uh-oh. And that's a save by Lauren Ringelman.
There we go.
Jeez.
Puck got lost in her gear there. I think Delgado's finally starting to show the urgency of having to actually defend.
Yeah, this
their
is a
lead.
1-goal game. They need to get it together. Scott Bump take the face off. Paul Johnson, Team Moonan. 1 by Bump. He sends it back. Oh, he doesn't send it back. He loses it. Paul Johnson with it. He sends it back. And there's the slap shot. Oh, and it looks like Robert Hobbs blocked that shot.
That went through so many sets of legs and
Yeah.
never got deflected. That's
Uh-oh.
surprising.
Mark Miyamoto has broken his stick. There's Gibson with it, and it's taken away by Whiteman. He's all alone on Tom Cook. He's got Delgado with him. Oh, and that was too easy. Not much Mitch could do. I think Mitch came out a little too far, but what are you going to do?
Thomas didn't that much.
And we're back. Team Delgado now up 4-2. Captain Delgado just got a beautiful goal. Actually, it was pretty easy.
Uncharacteristic mistake by Robinson.
And there's Captain Moonan throwing his weight around in front of the goal. It looked like he tried to trip Whiteman pretty good. There's Delgado over to Whiteman, over to Scott Bump. Shot is wide. Robert Hobbs has it. He sends it back. Oh, and Mitch Robinson makes a great save. That's Mitch, right?
Yep.
Okay. Great save by Mitch.
Good shot by Whiteman, though. I think he would have liked to get that up a little bit off the court, and I think that's why it was barely blocked there.
The block shot. Moonan sends it up the boards. Team Delgado's got it. They send it into the middle, but nobody's there. And there's Paul Johnson. And he puts a couple of moves on both Chris Whiteman and Joey Delgado.
But you know what? He's got no support. He's got nobody.
Nobody's up there. You're right.
Griffey should have driven the net hard, and he didn't.
Oh, somebody lost their stick. Oh, yeah. That's a team captain, Moonan. Doesn't surprise me.
Ref is getting all banged up there.
It's all right. He got hit in the side in the last game, too. There's Delgado. He's look. Leaves it for Jeanette. She sends it down, and it's in Moonan's skates. Here's Hool with it. He sends it over to Jordy Boom. Now they're passing it a little bit. There's another pass over to Delgado. A little control. And Boom doesn't anticipate the pass.
Saw that two-on-one coming a mile away. But bad pass by Johnson, and Jordy actually gets to pick it up.
Back to Kanak. He sends it over. Grogan to Griffey. Griffey fans on it. Or maybe he meant to do that.
That was obviously a fake.
Yeah, he meant to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. Face-off won by Team Moonan. There's Gibson with a slap shot. Wow. There's another slap shot. Well, you don't want to be in the way of one of those slap shots.
This is definitely what Moonan needs to be doing. They've got guys
taking those shots. Absolutely.
They've got big cannons on the points. Just create traffic and hope for deflections. The puck's been bouncing.
And there's a block shot by Mark Hool. He sends it around. Here comes Gibson. He's going to get to there first. Ignazuski has it. And he dangerously plays it out in the front. but he gets away with it, and now it's 2-on-1. Ignazewski and Anjanette takes a shot, a little wide. Mitch is there. Sent off by Cook. He's going to keep it and play it up the boards.
I like the look of this unit for Moonan right now.
They look good. They look strong. There's another strong shot, but that's wide left. Oh, and there's a good pass, but that's in the feet of Jordy Boom, and Neil Benson has no chance. And here comes Tom Cook. Oh, and he just put a little past Grogan. Neil Benson with it. And it's kind of a weak backhand. He probably should have waited a couple more seconds, pull it out a couple more feet, and then try to pop it up.
In general, though, Moonan is doing well to respond after the last goal. And
They are.
I think they realize that there's still 12 and a half minutes to go. They're only down by 2.
2 in this league is nothing. 2 can happen in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
And here's Alex Gibson, another face-off win. And Brandon takes that one off her shin. And here comes Team Delgado. Chris Whiteman over. Got Tom Cook, Brandon. And I was waiting for Brandon and Cook to drop the gloves. And Whiteman gets a wraparound, and Mitch Robinson won't be happy on that. Team Delgado 5, Team Moonan 2. About time, gentlemen. I probably will be playing for Team Moonan this time next week.
Be exciting to see.
Well, I might be the slowest guy out there.
Well, we'll definitely miss you in the booth if we do miss you.
Yeah, if we do. Did that come out right? Is that what you meant to say?
That's what I meant.
We'll definitely miss you in the booth if we miss you?
Yeah.
That sounds like something my wife gave me on our anniversary on a card.
Well, because I started playing this season and I can still make the games. But if you are not around, your presence will be missed.
Well, are you guys going to throw me a party or something? Going away party or something?
Oh, we'll see.
Shit.
We'll see.
All right.
I would have figured that our gratitude would be enough, but okay.
There's team captain. Nice little pass over, and Whiteman to Brandon. She's a little too deep for that pass. I think she needed to be a couple feet out in front of the yellow instead of on the back of it. There's Captain Delgado, and Whiteman can't handle the pass, but he manages to get it anyway. Gets lucky on the pass. Miyamoto almost picked that up. And there's the captain over to Whiteman. Bouncing puck. He's going to circle around. I don't know what he was doing, but Mitch came out to meet him and took care of it.
Yeah, I think Mitch is upset with his play, and he's doing what he can to try and.
Mitch is a competitor.
He is.
Oh, and Johnson and Delgado collide. Controlled by Delgado, and it's kind of goofy pass. I'm not sure that's where he meant that pass to go. Here comes Whiteman. Johnson with him. I think Johnson kind of gave up on that one, and now they're definitely not skating very hard right now. And there's another weak pass and a turnover by Delgado. Here comes Kanak. There's his move. What I tell you about right down and try to get the defenders to screen him. Screen the shot.
Cut to the middle and took the shot.
Yeah.
Good idea. Just try and get anything going to get his team awake again. Because you're right, they really are dragging right now.
There's a shot. Saved by Ringelman. And she might be outplaying Mitch, as our trusty cameraman duly noted. Laura Ringelman is outplaying Mitch. Good for her.
There's no question. We've seen a lot of growth from her.
Let's talk about Ringelman for a minute. This is her sophomore year, and she's as hot as she's ever been. And, I mean, we're talking in both senses, aren't we? I mean, does anybody like anything better than a hot, sweaty girl? Oh, we got a little bit of contact here between Mahul and Cook, and Cook's not very happy. But back to Ringelman. Let's look at her stats in the last season compared to the season before. Her average is 3.8 goals average against, Last season it was 5.4. That's a great improvement. And her save percentage has gone from 781 to 817. And you know, you can't fault her completely on that because she's been left alone quite a bit of the time. There's Hool. Team Delgado.
I like what I'm seeing from Cook right now, though.
Cook is doing really well.
Sacrificing
He's a big kid, and he's got a lot of jump in his shot. There's a shot by Scott Bump that just missed. Bump's got a hole in the middle if he can get it to him. Oh, and he tries the backhand.
There's Mitch coming out and attacking again.
Very aggressive. And there's Gibson with it for Team Moonan. And he loses it to Scott Bump. And here comes Mark Ignazuski with Gibson chasing. And there's a shot by Bump.
Really vocal, active Team Delgado bench. They're really in this game.
Well, Moonan's having issues right now. Oh no! And there's a goal by Mark Hool. Before Mark Hool continues his scoring streak, I show him with 2 goals tonight.
As do I. That's a heartbreaker for Mitch, though.
That is.
You know, this would be the time in an NHL game if we had a backup for him that I'd say pull him, not because he's playing poorly, but just to kind of spare him because he's just having a bad night. Not to take anything away from Team Delgado. Excuse me there, partner.
And here we are, 5:50 left. Team Delgado 6. This one's quickly getting out of the reach for Team Moonan. And now it looks like Team Delgado will be content to pass the puck around and just control it and kill the clock. And there's Johnson. Good hard work against Delgado. And you know, sometimes those guys just need to take a penalty. And nobody's going to take it.
Kind of looks like the majority of the Moonan bench is content to bleed it off.
Yeah, I think they've kind of...
Good lead pass to Benson, but he couldn't handle it.
Just missed it. Boy, he had Johnson coming in, too. Would have been a really good pass, but, you know, Johnson didn't say anything. He should have been pounding his stick.
I think there's just a lack of communication on the Moonan bench, and I think they're a little too demoralized, and so they're not putting together team plays as well as they could.
We've got an informant here, and he's letting us know all the shit that's happening that we can't hear or see. It's like Mark Hool is trying to start a fight, but that's not true? Oh. Well, it makes good television anyway, doesn't it? This is entertainment, isn't it? He's not getting paid for, you know. He's getting paid to entertain here. Yeah, Mitch's a little frustrated. You could tell he's trying to send that puck up, and there's Johnson for Team Moonan, and there's a nice pass. And there's a good shot by Benson, just a little left.
You know what, though? Great job by Jordy Boom to work him to the outside and take away a good shooting lane.
There's Whiteman. Boy, he is fast. But look at Moonan, the old man, come from behind.
The whole way.
Holy cow. And here's Johnson, Team Moonan. He's got Kanak with him. But he's just not hustling, and I think they've kind of given up. Wow, how did Kanak trip him from all the way back there? I didn't even see it. That's how fast Kanak is. There's a shot, deflected by Boom. Sent in, Kanak's got it. He's got Gibson with him. And he leaves it for him. Oh! He got a chance to wind up, but he hit it wide right. There's another shot. Blocked by Ignazuski. He sends it down. just out of the reach of Scott Bump. Mitch will hold on to it, and now he'll play it. Here comes Griffey. 2 minutes left. Gibson, any idea what he's going to do?
I think he might shoot.
Oh, he might shoot, but he didn't take a slap shot. He only took a wrist shot.
Nope.
And Ringelman, once again, makes a great save.
You know what, though? I think that's another example of Moonan not really communicating. The rest of his team was making a line change. He easily could have slowed things up, let his guys come in. Instead, he takes a shot from a low percentage position and just kind of accepts that, okay, let's just take the face off instead.
And there's Houle. He's got on Jeanette.
Great job on the recovery by Cook. He stumbled a little bit at the beginning of that play and still got back to his feet fast enough to help break up the pass.
Look at this. The two rookie defenders are playing D. And Griffey gets a shot away. But it either went off a stick or went off Ringelman's stick.
I think that was another great save.
Boy, her save percentage is going to skyrocket. 2 goals on how many shots? Wow.
I realize that we've got just a little bit over a minute left here, but I got to tell you, this has got to be one of the best, most complete periods we've seen from Team Delgado in a while.
I don't know. You know, Team Moonan's had a couple of opportunities. Uh-oh.
Oh, definitely. But I just say in general, I think that Team Delgado can really look back at this period and be happy with the way a lot of things worked out. They shored up a lot of the defensive problems they had in the first period.
I think they're going to be very happy with Ringelman. They're probably going to have to buy her. Is she old enough to drink?
I don't know, actually.
Wow.
They owe her something, that's for sure. And probably Whiteman, too. I've got him down for 4 points so far.
While Whiteman's on fire.
Assists.
And there is another save. "17 seconds left." Oh, and Gibson was right on the corner. And he can't get it. We're going to get Tom Cook with one last shot. And there it is. And it's in. Wow, just like that. But too little, too late. And that's it, the final score. Team Delgado 6, Team Moonan 3, and we'll be back. Welcome back. Final score, Team Delgado 6, Team Moonan 3 goals, and they did get one in the last 10 seconds, which gives them a little bit of hope for their next game. But let's go right to our 3 stars of tonight's game. I have the 3rd star for Team Moonan, Tom Cook. He got a goal at the end, and he was by far the most effective player for Team Moonan. Chris?
Absolutely. He showed a lot of grit. He showed a lot of determination.
A lot of hustle.
I was really impressed with him when they were down 6-2, and I see him diving in front of shots, blocking shots, scraping in the crease in his own end, trying to work it out, and of course he gets rewarded with the goal. I think he showed absolutely no quit. He was a really hard worker. 3rd star, definitely.
Okay, 2nd star from Team Delgado, Chris Whiteman. 4 points on the night. Is that 2 goals?
Yep.
2 goals and 2 assists.
I mean, what can you say about this guy? He's all over the place. He's everywhere. This
probably shouldn't be playing in this league. It's probably what you could say. Let's be honest.
He's definitely got Rogue River in his future, if not the near future. He played a great game. Had really good vision, a lot of hustle, great shots. Not a lot to fault him on, really. He fell a couple of times, but otherwise, he really played a killer game.
He did well. Maybe it's those ears.
Maybe. It must be his good luck.
If anything else, he's cuter than a bug out there, you know. 1st star of tonight's game, goalie, Team Delgado, Lauren Ringelman. I don't know how many saves she made, but she made a lot. And something else that needed to be duly noted, the goals that were scored against her were deflections off her own teammates or off of skates. Nothing she could really do anything about.
Yeah, pretty much with the exception of the last one there in the waning couple seconds of the game. They were really just kind of odd bounces and deflections and really hard work, kind of ugly goals by Moonan. Otherwise, there's no question about it. She was perfect, and that was easily the best game we've ever seen her play in her short career here.
Absolutely. Also, honorable mention I want to give to Mark Houle, who had 2 goals, and those were critical goals. And otherwise, he played a fine game as well. A little physical, too.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back.
Picture.
Hi, I'm Chris Blair, and I'm here with Team Delgado's game-winning goalie, Lauren Ringelman. Congratulations out there tonight.
Thank you. The rest of the team was doing awesome. So it was a game-winning team. We were all on tonight.
Yeah, there's no question about it. We all agree that that's probably the best performance that we've seen you put together in your short career here. You've led Team Delgado to their 2nd win of the season, which is more than they could say last time. So what did you think? Because we noticed that it seemed to 2 of the goals anyway were odd deflections, pretty much by your own defense. Otherwise, I mean, it really looked like your head was in the game and that you were on fire. I mean, talk about that.
Well, the first goal was off Joey. The second goal was off Hobbs. And the third goal was mine. I should have had the third goal. Technically, I should have had the first 2, too. I guess I should be ready for anything, even my team captain shooting at me. But it was a really good game. I thought everyone did awesome, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it definitely seems like your confidence has been growing here these last couple games, and these last 4 in particular, where you guys have earned points every time. And we just wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of the season because you're looking great out there.
Well, thank you, and you guys do a great job filming and keeping the microphone and the video camera straight, going the right way. So congratulations.